Hello viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. Today's video, we're going to be diving into some of the performances of yesterday, some of the top performances we've seen from our Steelers, and also we'll be diving into some other things too as well, like injuries that happened and occurred yesterday and some injuries that happened, throughout the week, and also a lot of different things that's going on and like circulating around, the Steelers news. First thing first, I want to dive into, of course, the debut of Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson debuted it yesterday and played against the Bills. The Steelers fell short to the Bills, was 9-3, a very boring game. Mostly defensive battles, but we did see a lot of not a lot of things on offense, but we see some positive things on offense. Even though the scoreboard didn't show it, we see some positive things on offense here and there. Russell Wilson was 8 for 10, 48 yards. Not the most spectacular game. He didn't do anything crazy or standing type of performance or anything. But he went out there and played solid. He did utilize the middle of the field as well. He was able to find his guys in the middle, able to deliver the ball consistently in the middle. When he found Van Jefferson, he found one a few times in the middle of the field like that. He also found who was with? He was Pat Freiermuth. He found Pat Freiermuth as well, and on the field, like in the middle too. And he also threw a beautiful deep ball down the sideline to George Pickens. It looked like Pickens had both feet in, but the referees were still kind of a little questionable, a little shaky on it, so they called it and ruled it incomplete pass. But it was a nice play. So Wilson still has the ability to throw the ball down the field, have a strong arm, powerful arm, very accurate still, and still mobile enough to get it done. Now he does hold the ball a little too long sometimes. I mean, Justin Fields have a knack for that. I think the top two quarterbacks who hold the ball the most is Justin Fields and Russell Wilson. Justin Fields, he played pretty solidly yesterday. He went out there and had some flashes here and there using his legs, his ability. He has some mishaps too. He missed a touchdown in the end zone on one of the throws, kind of overthrew it a little bit. And he kind of held the ball a little bit too long and kept trying to scramble too much instead of sitting in the pocket and stepping up in the pocket and delivering and stuff. Remember Coach Tomlin mentioned last time, he said, I want Justin Fields to still be able to use his, of course, natural instinct to go out there and use your legs and make plays happen. But I also want you to be able to deliver from that pocket. I want you to be able to deliver and do the fundamental things and make the routine plays routinely like that. So hopefully Justin Fields can keep developing into that. Russell Wilson, he did all right. I think in my other video I gave him a 5 out of 10 for his performance. Because he his first day here. He came off of a calf injury and also played a little bit and having a few. Basically not too much time with some of the team, a little bit as well too. So I hope Russell Wilson can kind of get into that mode of just being solid. Last year with the Broncos, he made some plays. Of course, he was 26 touchdowns, such as 8 interceptions. Was pretty solid. Threw like 3,800 yards passing like that. If he plays like that with the Steelers, we can go out there and go pretty far with that type of play like that. We had that production last year. Last year our quarterbacks, I think all of them combined only threw about 9, 10 touchdowns, something like that. So if Russell Wilson can throw 26 touchdowns to 8 interceptions like he did last year with the Broncos, with us, that'll be more than enough to help us get over the hump and help us get not only in the playoffs but also win a playoff game for the first time since 2016. The last time we won a playoff game, I was still in high school. I was I believe I was 15 years old. Yeah, depending on what month it is, I was either 14 or 15. I remember we played the Chiefs. We beat them in the divisional round when we kicked all those field goals. And ever since then, we have not been back to the playoffs. So hopefully Russell Wilson can develop well. I wish they just stop holding the ball so long. I wish they just find and be decisive, make a quick decision right away like that. Have your guy right away. Arthur Smith probably gonna have some of his best plays, of course, when the season fully start. We have our full roster because Troy Fautanu was injured today, so he didn't play. So Brother Jones was playing on the right side, and then on the left side they had Dan Moore. On a regular basis, I think Brother Jones will be on the left side. Then we'll see, of course, Fautanu on the right side as well, and then we'll see our full scope of our offensive line. We'll see our full defense as well. The defense did look pretty good on preseason. That's one thing I can always say. The Steelers defense, rather than shine, they can find some good depth pieces. The linebackers look very good. Mark Robinson making some big plays, getting out there on kick return, also some plays in pursuit as well. We see Peyton Wilson out there. He did get put in concussion protocol as well. He had got knocked down, and he can come back in the game like that. So hopefully he's good. And also, we've seen Patrick Queen out there in good pursuit. Second team All-Pro last season. He's going to be a nice addition to the team. Very good addition. Probably one of the best free agent signings in this offseason with all the teams. And also, we've seen Miles Killebrew. Yeah, that's who had the interception. Miles Killebrew had the interception yesterday. Made some plays. He went out there. And, he's a special team specialist. He's been the All-Pro second team twice. But, last year, I remember when he had the injuries kind of occurred, he kind of went out there and played a little bit on defense. And he's pretty solid. He's not like the best ever like that. I think he's better as a special teamer, but he's still pretty solid. He went out there and had some good hands on the ball against Mr. Trubisky. And they gave Mr. Trubisky fits the whole entire time. We also seen Herbert getting out there, Kellen Benton. They look very explosive. And having these key guys like that to be able to get to the quarterback and like bring pressure is going to be a different game, different levels of things. Larry Ogunjobi healthy out there making plays, and Marvin Leal. So we have a lot of nice pieces, like guys who can get out there. Interior D line, we probably still need some more pieces. We most likely would draft those guys. Probably draft a guy high up next year and stuff. And then, but on our edge, look pretty nice. You know, you look at TJ Watt, of course, he didn't play today because of the conditions. TJ Watt, you know, Alex Highsmith. As well, he's still out for the hamstring injury, so hopefully he's back by week 1. And also, you look at Herbig. Herbig's very explosive, have a quick get off, been working with James Harrison, a guy who's kind of similar in height and his style like that. So like, like being like a smaller edge rusher and still utilizing your ability and utilizing your size and quickness to get past tackles and stuff. And also, you look at DeMarvin Leal, kind of being a full-blown outside linebacker. You know, he was a guy who was kind of kind of fluid a little bit. He played defensive lineman, he played defensive tackle a little bit, and now they got him on the edge a little bit, going out there and playing. And he's been playing pretty good. I think he has like the second get off. His arms are very long too as well, so he can disrupt a lot of passes and passing lanes and create a lot of ruckus. They can get over there and help in run lanes as well. So he's looked pretty nice as well. So I like the way our defense looking, our kind of like our rotational pieces we have up front. I think they're looking pretty solid. Cornerbacks still had their struggles though, of course. You know, we have some solid DBs, of course, in depth, but they cannot tackle to save their life. And it's been a recurring thing for the Steelers the past few years, not being able to tackle anybody. We can't tackle anybody. I feel like a lot of people always run through us. I remember we struggled the second half of this preseason game, this past one, and the last preseason game in the rushing attack. The teams were able to run the ball on us and drive down the field and stuff, but we just cannot find a way to like just wrap up and tackle somebody. We see, of course, Cam Sutton out there. He the one got ran over on one of the plays as well. Surprising that he can play in preseason, but he's gonna be suspended. I'm still surprised he able to play in his regular season at all because of the stuff he did. You know, they suspend people for a year for gambling, but I guess when you beat your significant other, you just get 8 games. I guess that happens, but the NFL got it kind of lopsided. Kind of got the stuff messed up a little bit. I wish they would fix that stuff, but that's a story for a different time. But he got ran over, and we've seen some other players like in the DBs got ran over as well. It just wasn't the same. Like they don't know how to like go out there and like put their head down and tackle and just wrap up. It's been like a thing going on for like past 4 or 5 years, and there's a lot of things. It kind of cost us some games too here and there. You know, last year, remember against the Bills when we seen that one dude, what's his name, Shakur. He went out there and caught the ball on us in the playoff game, and he was like spinning around, breaking tackle after tackle. Josh Allen did the same thing to us last year too as well. He broke the tackle and rushed for a 50-yard touchdown in the playoffs. So I feel like the Steelers always had a bad like knack for not being able to tackle like that in the key moments too as well. Always come at the wrong time when you don't need it like that. In the red zone, you want to be able to break down, grab them, and bring them to the ground like that. So that's one thing we got to work on. I don't know what type of techniques we be working on, like the tackling, but we can never tackle consistently. What else I want to talk about here? But actually Cameron Johnston, too as well. Cameron Johnston been booming punts like that because last year we had, of course, Presley Harvin, right? Yeah, Presley Harvin. We had him last year, and he had potential. He had moments like that when he went out there and made some like big time punts, but sometimes he had moments where he was out there that's bad. And last year was mostly moments where he was just bad like that last year. So the Steelers went out there and got rid of him. He's on a different team now, I think he's on the Vikings, if I'm not mistaken. He's on the Vikings, I think so. Or maybe somewhere else, but he's on a different team now. But now we went out there and got Cameron Johnston, who looked like Bill Burr, the comedian. But we got him. He's able to boom kicks. He boomed a 48-yarder. He had a 56-yarder. He had a 60-something-yarder, 48-yarder again like that. So he was out there booming some big-time kicks, making plays. And that's actually big time. Of course, you know you don't want to see punts all the time because you want your team to go out there and score and stuff. But having a punter who can put a team like in some troublesome territory with that defense we have, you know, the Steelers defense being able to get after people, I think we'll be able to go out there and make some noise and some ruckus with this. I'm just hoping our defense can stay healthy throughout the entirety of the season. And I'm hoping our offense can at least give us 23 points per game. Like last year, we only averaged 17 points per game. Our defense allowed 19. Hopefully this year our defense allowed maybe 19 or less or 18 or less, and then our offense can go out there and get 23 points. Because last year, if we scored 20 points a game last year, we would have probably won like 13 games. There's some games we just couldn't get the ball in the end zone. The Browns game, remember we struggled like that. Kenny Pickett had 75 passing yards in that game, and we had that struggle. That's the game that got Matt Canada fired. We just can't get the ball in the end zone. So I'm hoping the Steelers look different. Now, so far in preseason, we've been seeing the same recurring things a little bit. We've been seeing more stuff like better, like pushing the ball down the field and play action pass and stuff. But we've been seeing the same recurring things like everybody not being in sync like that, not being able to move the ball and like be consistently sound on offense and stuff. So maybe that's just preseason because the starter's not fully in, and we're not doing everything fully. Just kind of get guys acclimated a little bit. But hopefully, when the regular season starts, when we play the Falcons, our first game of the season, we go out there and show a different type of Steelers. I ain't saying we gotta go out there and put up 30 points, 40 points, but just go out there and be like respectable offense like that, and let the defense carry the way, the rushing attack carry the way, and make some noise and stuff. But the QB battle is the one thing I want to discuss and end this video off with. The QB battle is still, I don't think it's open fully, but it might be a little open because both of the guys are still battling in it. I think Russell Wilson is still his job to lose. Russell Wilson is going to be the starter most likely to enter the season, but I think Justin Fields will have to do some type of spectacular thing in the last preseason game to kind of like switch their liking to put him in the starting position. But I think most likely Russell Wilson is the starter. I know I said open-minded, but I don't think he's open anymore, like fully. I think he might be slightly open, maybe like a certain amount of chance that they wanted to do something drastic and say, you know what, we're going to do something crazy, kind of like the Patriots did a few years ago when they had Mac Jones become a starter over Cam Newton. They released Cam Newton off the roster. I don't think the Steelers do anything like that, but you never know what could happen. But I think Russell Wilson will be the starter. Justin Fields is an amazing player, showing like amazing talent, but he's still a raw talent. It's like you have to put the food back on the oven. You know, the meat is still raw. Put it back on there, season it up a little bit. Once you learn more and more, you can get him out there and let him take over and become the franchise guy. But right now, I think he's still a little green too in some aspects. So you see some things where he's not like comfortable enough to stay in the pocket. Russell Wilson had that problem too, but he's like 12 or 13 years in, so you're not gonna change that, of course. But Justin Fields has the accuracy is improved, but it's still got a lot left to improve on, and also his ability to stay in the pocket and deliver. Of course, you know you have legs. We know you have the ability to go out there and make plays. But look at Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson has legs, but Lamar Jackson also can deliver from the pocket. We've seen it last year. We've seen it when he won 2 MVPs like that. He's able to deliver from the pockets. Some of the best quarterbacks, Malcolm Vick, able to deliver from the pocket, have his legs. Josh Allen, able to deliver from the pockets with legs as well, and many other quarterbacks who have the ability to run but also can deliver from the pocket. So Justin Fields has got to learn to, like Coach Thomas said, use your natural instinct, but also keep what keeps you, well, also keeps the fundamental things and doing the routine things, you know, like normal, like that, going out there and making the consistent passes, you know, beyond the line of scrimmage and staying in the pocket, stepping up, playing your foot, and making some plays happen. So we're going to see if he can do that and can develop well. I think Russell Wilson is his job. I probably will have some more videos too as well. Probably trying to see, because when you guys get this video, it'll be Sunday, then on Monday. The training camp is over now for the Steelers, so maybe on training camp. They probably have some more news though, news and reports. I'll probably have videos of that like throughout the week when things happen. But definitely the opening week or the week before the opening week, I'm gonna have some cool videos too on my own channel, the Arsenal D.B channel, and also on this channel as well. And then also I'm gonna have some big time videos on open week. We got some big time videos, some hype videos, and all type of stuff coming. I have a scheduled release coming on my other channel that I'm gonna link to this channel as well, so you guys can see all the things that's coming and how the schedule is gonna be. The regular season is a little better for me because I feel like you can kind of plan things, you can kind of make things in advance. Be like, okay, I can do this video tonight and have it ready for tomorrow like that. But you know, in the off season, things happen, like things pop up. You might say, oh, free agent just got signed, or somebody just got traded here, or something like that just happened. So it's kind of hard for you like to keep going around and trying to like keep up with everything. But the regular season about to start in a few weeks. I believe it's 22 days left, I think. So the Steelers gonna have football against the Falcons. It's gonna be a nice game like that. Expect, of course, post-game reviews after every game, and also expect me to do a live watch party on my own channel. Mostly, almost every game. I'm trying to do it every game. Last year I did, I think like 12 or 13 games, but I'm gonna try to do it every game like that if I can. If not, I'm gonna do at least majority of the games like that, of course, and definitely the primetime ones. So be on the lookout for that. But you guys will have the schedule in a little bit. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe for more content. I'll see you guys next time on Steelers Syndicate. Peace out.